PJ Haggerty has kind of quietly been in the portal, and by quietly, I mean like he's loudly asking for a huge number, and it's kind of quiet in response. I think that's what's been going on. Anyways, for a player as good as he is, all-American level guy, the moment he steps on the court, he has had a strangely, I don't know, non-high profile portal recruitment, I think. Like normally you would expect daily updates on like everybody wants PJ Haggerty. I don't think that's necessarily been the case. Yesterday is the first major update that I've heard in Haggerty's portal recruitment. There are four schools that he is considering. The schools are NC State, Ole Miss, Texas, and then a return to Memphis. Now, per the Field of 68, Jeff Goodman, they were all over this. Hagerty is rumored to be seeking $4 million in the transfer portal, which may speak to why this list of four teams is the list of four teams. What's your reaction to this four-team finalist list?
You are you an Austin Powers guy?
I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, baby.
You know what? I come on. Well, you know all the phrases and whatnot. You know what Dr. Evil is?
Is that the bald little person?
Yeah. Well, that we'll talk about that at a later time. But there's a guy named Dr. Evil in there, and he always like puts his pinky up to his corner of his mouth and says an enormous amount of money on how he's gonna keep people like hostage, and he always goes $100 million. I feel like PJ Haggerty's like $4 million and like laughs to himself and thinks someone's gonna pay it, and then everyone's like, yeah, no. How about three? And he just keeps repeating $4 million in that accent. Um, I have a hard time trying to. I want to ask these schools if they have 4 million on the table for PJ Haggerty before I even like think about. Because to me, it sounds like he wants $4 million, and on top of that, Greg, you can appreciate this because I feel like sometimes you like to get greedy a little bit. He wants to play PG as well.
You thinking I'm the one in this pair that likes to get greedy is crazy after all of our experiences together. You're the one that likes to get greedy.
We get greedy in different areas of life. Like I'm greedy, you know what I'm saying, in a booth at an Applebee's. You're greedy, I don't know. If we go downstairs and security lets us by, you're like, okay, let's try to get on the floor now and
Yeah,
play.
this is true. This is true. I'm opportunistic. I think you like to say the words out loud, can I get greedy? That's a Carter Elliott phrase.
That is a
Uh,
that is
I,
a true story.
I think PJ is in can I get greedy mode here. Let's play a quick game, one of our favorite reoccurring games. Is this school paying him that much? NC State, are they paying PJ Haggerty 4 million?
No,
Ole Miss, are they paying PJ Haggerty 4 million?
no,
Texas, are they paying PJ Haggerty 4 million?
maybe,
Maybe. Memphis, are they
maybe,
paying PJ Haggerty 4 million?
no.
Okay, so we've got an early leader in this recruitment. The other thing that we heard about PJ Haggerty is not only does he want $4 million, he wants to play point guard, Cart. NC State, are they playing PJ Haggerty at point guard?
Yes,
Yeah, they are. You know why? Because they were never going to play Trey Holloman at point guard. I've been screaming this for months, and everybody made fun of me on this. Good Lord, that would be pretty funny, though, if in the end, Jig had to play his shooting guard role behind PJ Haggerty. We interrupt this sleepers video to tell you about an offer from Underdog Fantasy. Cart, you love Underdog Fantasy, correct?
of course I do. Can I have a moment real quick?
Please. Thank you for that. In fact, I'm going to cut you off because our listeners like when we keep these short and sweet. Underdog Fantasy. Sign up as a new user. Use promo code SLEEPERS. Get bonus funds up to $1,000, 50% of your deposit match. The NBA playoffs are rocking right now. I played Underdog last week with a Cade Cunningham line. I'm looking forward to doing it throughout the entire first round of the NBA playoffs, but there's more. You can place picks on golf. You can place picks on baseball. You can place picks on the NHL playoffs that are rocking right now. Join Underdog Fantasy, promo code SLEEPERS. Support this show so that we can keep bringing videos to you. Back to the video.
That would be pretty funny.
I would greatly enjoy watching that happen. Ole Miss, are they going to play PJ Haggerty at point guard?
Yes, unless beer gets his way.
Texas, are they going to play PJ Haggerty at point guard?
Yeah.
Memphis, are they going to play PJ Haggerty at point guard?
No,
They're not. No.
no.
So, okay. All right. So, based on that little exercise, do we think Texas is the team to watch here?
I actually do. Yeah, because I think Sean Miller would. I think they have the money. I think Sean Miller is would be submissive in this situation and give PJ Haggerty whatever he wants.
Yeah, I think that's a good phrase because I feel like PJ Haggerty certainly is asserting his dominance in this recruitment. And you go through the potential options here, as you mentioned. Sean Miller's being a little submissive. Chris Beard doesn't do submissive. We know that. So that probably would be tough. Will Wade, like just going through this. I said the school names. Now let's do the coach names. PJ Haggerty's final list is Will Wade, Chris Beard, Sean Miller,
Oh,
Penny Hardaway.
cut it. I've never seen a more Will Wade player in my life.
I've never seen a more PJ Haggerty list than this, man. Like, this should be a guy every school in the country wants, and he's down to Will Wade, Chris Beard, Sean Miller, and Penny Hart. It's just kind of funny, you
It
know?
is kind of funny. Are there repercussions with my stance as with the company and my standing if I tweet out PJ Haggerty?
No, I think you'd get a bonus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd get a bonus. Um, the lesson here, the learning lesson here is there's so many different ways to portal. The portal has something for everyone, man. The portal is the American dream. The portal is where you go to see your manifest destiny card. Because if you want a championship, you can go get yourself a championship. If you want to be coached and developed, you can go get coached and developed. If you want playing time, you can get it. And if you just want the most money and you don't care about anything else, Will Wade and Sean Miller will come calling. They will.
Also don't forget about this. Don't end the dream there. If you want to pick up another language, we got you there too.
There's so many options.
Who
You
needs
gotta love
Rosetta
it.
Stone?
Is there any landing spot here where PJ Haggerty takes this team to greatness? Ole Miss with PJ Haggerty, I think, would be very good.
Ole Miss would be pretty good.
I
Haggerty and
don't,
AJ Haggerty and AJ Store would be something.
I don't. Yeah, it would be crazy. I don't think any of these other ones would work. I don't like Haggerty on Texas with a bunch of remnants is not going to work to me. Haggerty at Memphis, we've already seen. Good luck. This roster's worse. Haggerty, NC State, I feel like that's where I think he's going to go. I just think Will Wade actually has money cannons he hasn't used yet, and I don't know, but I don't think that team's good. Like Holloman Haggerty.
Yeah, I think also like out of those coaches, Will Wade might be the coach most like in need of to land a big fish.
Yeah.
Like he came in with this, oh, I'm about to come in and McNeese guns a blazing, dog, and I got resources and funds, and you get jig. So like, who we throwing all the money at?
I think he's going to end up at NC State specifically because that. I think they'll be the school that puts the highest offer in front of him. What's your
Yeah.
prediction of where he ends up?
Just because I want to be different, I'm gonna say Texas.
Okay. Do you have one you hope? Because I out of these, I hope it's Ole Miss.
I kind of hope it's Texas because I'm hoping to have this end of like graphic thing in like 4 years where I'm like, man, it's crazy to look back and see all the great players that Cam Heidi's played with.
You're just back in. You want to do this again.
No, no, I'm out. I'm out 100%. But wouldn't it be fun, like a segment 3 years from now? Yeah, topic number 2 today. We're gonna have a Cam Heidi played with this player draft. I'll go first. We'll go snake style. I'll take Edie.
I'll take Braden Smith and PJ Haggerty.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. We keep doing that.
Yeah, I'll get Trey Kaufman red in the fifth round and win the draft. It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
hmm